Ah, the season of spring. Sakura trees blooming, and for Japan, it's also the time to make isekai anime. Or maybe it's just this year. Ah, who cares? We get to watch a bunch of isekais, which we all know is the best genre, of course. Let's start off with one of my personal favorites. I got a cheat skill. No, not that one. This! I got a cheat skill in another world and became unrivaled in the real world. Our protagonist in this one starts off as what one could describe as a fat loser whose life is decrepit. For some reason, his parents and siblings don't love him at all, and in fact, treat him like complete trash, except his grandpa. Everyone at school bullies him to the point where he doesn't want to go. Long story short, this guy finds out that his grandpa traveled to another world through a door that was in his house, that's now left for him. I think you know where this is going. So the dude goes from being a fat loser to looking like a model overnight. Very isekai-like. Next, we got... holy shit. Kaminaki Sekai no Kamisama Katsudo. Or the shorter version, Kamikatsu. Basically, all you gotta know about this one is that our boy goes through some crazy shit to become the successor of a sect of a religion that believes in hard trials and tribulations. To make a short story shorter, he's thrown off a cliff by his tribe, gets transported to a new world, and wakes up to a girl, as she calls it, stroking his lever. Fast forward a little bit, and he finds out that this new world is nuts. In the Empire, when you are ordered to die, you die. Crazy motherfuckers. Next thing you know, the girl that revived him is being executed with her sister. So of course, our MC has to do something about that. Okay, that's not what I expected. So this dude just died, and was brought back to life, again. Well, that's the gist of that one. Next is Mashel, or Mashle. I don't know how the fuck you pronounce this. You know what? I think I'll leave this for a separate video. In another world with my smartphone. Season 2. With almost 6 years in the making. It's finally out. You've probably already watched Season 1. So let's get to the juicy bits. The whole gist of Season 2 is to find more islands, get more power, and become the best. Out of the kindness of their own nutsacks, the kings give him his own land to call home. And to live on with his 9 wives. Oh yeah, did I mention that this dude got engaged like 50 times during the season? Oh my god! Almost every episode some lovey-dovey shit happens, and here we are, 12 episodes later, and an extra 100 wives. Hello?
Bonjour, mon nom est Louise Thomas de ASDE Incorporé. To continue in English, please press 1 now. Pour continuer en français, composez le 2.
Hello, I'm Jonathan Miller.
I don't know what the fuck that was. Well, back to the episode. That's basically all you gotta know about the smartphone isekai. Isekai shokan wa nidomu desu. Let's try that again. Isekai shokan wa nidome desu. MC gets isekai'd, saves the world, gets the girl, just like you'd expect. Gets transported back to his original world in a different body. He's living his peaceful life, when all of a sudden, his whole class gets transported back to the world that he saved. Now, he's ready for round 2 and goes off to save the world just how you'd expect. Or so I'd say if this guy would just do it normally. My mans gets his harem together slowly throughout the season. Instead of saving the world how you'd expect, he's trying to stop all the fighting and wars. Turns out, when he was originally sent to this world, he had someone accompanying him. Don't know if it was his brother, or friend, or a random person. But something happened to him and he did a full 180 during the first run of our MC's journey in this world. Coming back to the present, the dude now wants to cause chaos and destroy the world. So, our MC needs to stop him. And of course, he will succeed. The last, and in my opinion the worst, isekai this spring is this one. Isekai One Turn Kill Nesan is, let's just say, definitely not for me. Our MC gets transported from another world, as all isekais are, and somehow his super loving sister comes along. Instead of him being the OP one, it's his sister. He's weak as shit, and his sister always has to come save him. It's a bit pathetic for him to not be able to have anything and let his sister do the work, but I guess I'm not the target audience. He's not overpowered like other isekai MCs, and just has bad luck. But luckily his sister is the overpowered one who's ready to save him at a whim's notice. Something about this anime gives me a weird vibe that throws off the show. His sister having a brother complex, RMC is weak as all hell, stuff like that. But you know what? I believe we got some pretty good Isekai anime this spring. So, all in all, it's not too bad. Well boys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to hit that like button and smash that subscribe button so that I know that you guys like this kind of content and I can keep producing it. Well boys, that's all the time I got for today. Adios everyone!